What is good, everyone? Welcome to another Sportscaster exclusive. Once again, it will be reloaded later for all of you other people on YouTube. Much love to everyone. Thank you for tuning in and showing us love, Mike D. I see ya. Oh yeah, it definitely shows us confidence. So we're actually gonna dive right into this piece. Former unified heavyweight world titleist Anthony Joshua just suffered a huge upset this past weekend, leading people to wonder maybe was he really dodging Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, so on and so forth. Um, from what we've heard. Um, so during a post-fight interview in the ring, it was stated that Joshua was probably going to exercise his contractual right to an immediate rematch, and it appears that today Joshua's going to go ahead and he is going to do that. Per source here on Instagram, let's just go ahead to that really quick. So this is from Eddie Hearn. After meetings with AJ, Rob Mick, and management team in New York, we have triggered the contracted rematch clause with Andy Ruiz Jr. The fight will take place in November, December at a venue to be confirmed shortly. Okay? And once again, as you guys see, that is per Eddie Hearn's personal Instagram account there. So, with that being said, what does that necessarily mean per se? Well, it means that Joshua, who had 30 days to be able to make this decision to see if he wanted to exercise his right to a rematch, he's going to have to immediately get back into the gym. Oh yeah, definitely contracted Mike D. Yeah. So this is something that is gonna be have to be worked out. But AJ, more importantly, he's gonna have to get back in the gym and build up that vote of confidence and build up that stamina and that endurance to be able to go up against a fighter like a Ruiz. Ruiz has had tons of amateur fights to where one could only think that he was ready for the occasion to be able to take on Anthony Joshua. Although Anthony Joshua got some good shots in that fight, Ruiz just had the better muscle memory, and his body just knew how to react, knew how to roll, and different things like that. Now, what I'm interested to see is how this is going to affect things with, of course, the Zone, the sports streaming application, the U.S. broadcaster for a lot of boxing. But definitely have to see. Hearn has reached out to ESPN and stated that November more likely than December. His gut feeling was looking at maybe something in the UK, but they're definitely going to have to look at all the possibilities. Me personally, I feel like Ruiz should maybe have a little bit of a say so and a little bit of pull in terms of where the fight would be held. It's my understanding that MSG, the Garden, would maybe like to host part two. I mean, why not? Part one was already there. The Garden is such an electric place. I don't know why Ruiz and his camp would maybe want to agree to a fight overseas across the waters in the UK. To me, that just you knocked that man down and you knocked that man out. You made Joshua look like a little girl. Excuse how I put that, but you made Joshua look like something that you made him not look like a champion. You made him not look like a champion. There's a better way of putting it. You made Joshua not look like a champion, and therefore, with that, I am curious as to how he can have any type of pull. You're the former heavyweight champion. You don't have the belt now. So if I'm Ruiz, I'm maybe looking to maybe make this fight in Mexico maybe even, Los Angeles. Okay, MSG wouldn't be a bad spot again, but I would probably be trying to keep it on either American or Mexican soil. If I'm Ruiz, that's just me. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the loser's turf. Either way, I mean, of course, the UK is gonna be able to sell tickets. Boxing is going to be able to sell tickets regardless. The Zone is going to be able to sell plenty of subscriptions and pay-per-views. So, so on and so forth. At the original Garden in Boston. Sorry, Blake. That it wouldn't take place in Boston. It's just to me that just doesn't seem fitting. For Lansby over here on Sportscaster. I'm anxious to see how Joshua's going to bounce back, because last time we saw Joshua, he was like this. He's like this, and that's just a sad sight to see a former champion, Ruiz on that bean burrito diet, doing his thing, and then of course. Joshua, he came out looking like a tank, looked like he was ready to murder Ruiz, but just it ain't matter how much he worked out. So maybe Joshua, you need to reverse engineer your training your body, buddy. Maybe go back to how you were back in the earlier days. I don't know, man. But hell, I look forward to part 2. I felt like Ruiz. I didn't know about the rematch clause in the contract. So with that being said, it completely tosses out my theory of maybe Ruiz maybe Ruiz letting Wilder whoop up on Ortiz, and then Ruiz fights Ortiz and then goes after Wilder, or either, Ruiz go right after Fury, or either then Wilder. It tosses all of that out of the picture. These guys are going to go ahead and rematch before either of these guys could go and fight either Fury or Wilder, which in a way I'm gonna be honest. Joshua's now learned Ruiz. I feel like this is now another way for Joshua to further extend having to fight Fury and Wilder. Maybe he's still dipping and dodging. So we'll see. We'll see how this unfolds. What we really want to see is one of these guys. Because now there's 4 heavyweights in the division. There's 4 now. Now you got Wilder, Fury, Joshua, and Ruiz. Actually, Ruiz and then Joshua. I mean, and any one of these guys can come for the belt. Like, any one of these guys can take the belt. So the heavyweight division is probably the best, most entertaining division in boxing right now. The stars have a line to make for some great fights leading up here in the future. I'm definitely excited for it. I hope that boxing fans around the world are excited for it. Sports fans in general should be excited for it. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much all that I have surrounding that particular topic and that particular subject. Rematch should be happening later this year, November, December time frame. Rumboyz will definitely be covering it, and we may throw a little fight party. Since we didn't cover the first one, we'll probably cover the second one. But as always, actually no, football's going to be going down then. We'll see. It's so far down the road. But as always, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls, what it do. Dilly. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, leave a comment, and more importantly, share. Like, I feel like sharing these streams and these videos is like the most important thing that y'all can do. Like the most helpful thing that you guys can do. So yeah, share it out. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here. And as always, y'all have a great one. Thanks for watching.